Hello, it's Sarah Barry from stampwithsarah.co.uk. Thanks for watching my video today. Now I have a little treat here. This is a Cadbury's bag of buttons, chocolate buttons, and I have a big box of 60 in here that I needed to decorate for treats for my customers. And you can see there's 40 in this container, and I've used the pattern paper True Gentleman, and it's normally 12 by 12, but I've cut it into pieces which are 3 by 6 inches, and that gives me just enough to wrap it around the bag here. So I'm going to choose this one. You don't need to put a score line in the middle. You just need to make sure you fold up that bottom piece, get it roughly in the middle and fold up, and then you can roughly see that they are lined up. And then what I did is I added some of our corduroy ribbon, but I've run out of that now, and so I've started on the crushed curry mini, what's it called? Yes, mini chevron. So I've just left it on the reel, wrapped it round, not letting go of the paper and the treat bag, and then I've got my stapler and gone in and stapled it. Now hopefully I've caught the back there. Yes, a couple of times I've just not caught that back ribbon, but I found it's actually easier to do it with the thicker corduroy ribbon. Actually it just catches that because it's a bit tougher, and then I'm just cutting them at an angle, so that saves any ribbon waste. I know I've got my nice pointed ribbon for my next bag. So that's how you wrap it. It's so easy. As I said, it's a 6 by 3 piece of pattern paper, and I've not done the maths on how many you can get out of it. I can put that in the description, but I've just cut up a whole pack, and even though it's for men, I guess designed for men as in True Gentleman, you've got some glasses there. I've not used those, and I've not used the pipes. I've just turned them over, and these are amazing patterns. So I'm not going to show you how to decorate it like this. I'm going to actually do a Easter treat bag, because I thought the colours in the pattern paper, especially this checked one as well, really lend themselves to Easter cards as well. So perhaps you've looked at the True Gentleman paper and thought it's just for men and boys. You can also use it for Easter. So I've used, I'm going to be using, the treat yourself, I should just say, is from the Picture Perfect stamp set, and it's just that one there. So you can see all the others I've not even used on this circle here, and then I've just added a little flower with a gem, but I will show you that in a moment. Okay, so because it's Easter and this is going to be my Easter treat, I've got the Hello Easter stamp set from Stampin Up, which is in the Spring Summer 2018 catalogue. And inside there we have a cute little chocolate rabbit. This is a photopolymer stamp set. And then I also would like a Happy Easter. There we go. It does tell you down here the block suggestions, the sizes it suggests. And I have block H. Just line that up on my grid paper. Whoops. And then I've also got block C. You could get away with block B, I think. Let me check. oh yeah, you can get block B, the rabbit out of block B as well. Right, so I would like to do the bunny in chocolate chip. Just swizzle my caddy round. Okay. Now the chocolate chip I'm going to stamp on to a piece of Whisper White. I'll just move these out of the way. Very cute. That's my bunny. And that will be cut out with the 1.5 inch circle punch, which is this white one here. And it just fits in perfectly. And then the next layer is a crushed curry layer, which is then cut with the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, like so. And then those get glued together with just a bit of Tombow, our multi-purpose glue. Really cute bunny. Whoops. Okay, I'll leave that to dry. Then the next layer is Night of Navy. Oops. I've scratched my punch, oh dear. That's alright. This is the Starburst punch. One of those. On the back of that I'm going to put some dimensionals. And I want to put them either side of this ribbon. So one on that side and one on that side. What I love about these dimensionals is that even though you've used all the middle, you can still use the edges for either shaker cards, or you can actually cut into them and make smaller chunks. Don't throw the border away. You can use absolutely everything. Okay. Then what we need is the Tranquil Tide. I'm going to give the rabbit a flower just like the other one. And the tiny little flower comes from the Tree Builder punch, which is here. You've also got the tree, trunk, the leaves here, an apple, a raindrop, and also a little bird. And the tree here can actually turn into a fluffy cloud. Now, if you're cutting a lot of these flowers, I suggest cutting a strip that width. So you can literally just pop in your strip and go along and not cut the rest of it out. So what I do is if I just want a few, I just cut into the corner and just pop the one flower out rather than wasting a lot of cardstock. Right. And then that is just needs a tiny, where should I put it? Here, a tiny blob of the Tombow. Place it there. Now while that dries, I'm going to do the Happy Easter. Now Happy Easter I'm going to do in the Night of Navy ink pad. And all I'm going to do is ink up this side, and then I will ink up this side separately. Now I'm just going to check, I'm pretty sure it fits into this punch. Let's see. I might just chop the curly tails of the letters off actually. You can see the curve under, which is quite sweet. Yeah, no, that's too tight. I thought that would go, but that's okay. We can recreate it. So to do this, because you can see through it, I'm just going to place my stamp over the edge of the ink pad sponge. Carefully go up and down. You can see I've just inked happy there. Like that. Now I'll make sure I give this a good clean. Take it onto my Stampin' scrub. Pop it on my trousers to dry it off, and then turn the block and do exactly the same thing. Ink up just Easter. Like that. I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and hopefully I've cut them fairly, stamped them fairly straight. I'm going to line them up. And I'm going to create my own little banners, a bit tighter. There's one. And two. Now with my paper snips, I'm just going to cut up the middle and then off at the side. Give me my banner. And then again. Now, the idea is that these are going to sit underneath. I don't think they'll go. Let's do it like that instead. That's much better. Ideas always change, don't they? You always deviate from what you've got in your head. To what you actually end up creating. But as always, once you've got the first design done, and if you're making several for lots of children, grandchildren and what have you, then you'll be well away with the design, and then you can make lots at a time. Just gonna trim that there. Okay, so this can actually sit really nicely there and down there. I quite like that at an angle. I mean, some people are a big no-no on wonky angles. Maybe I am actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. You could do it however. And like I said, this is where you bring in your strips from your dimensionals. Don't waste a single foam pad. So I think this paper, as I said, is really great. Don't look at it and think, oh, it's just for men. Certainly does the job for Easter as well, doesn't it, with that splash of crushed curry which is throughout the pack. And then lastly, I've got some of the rhinestone jewels. I've actually put my jewels in a case. I like to use one of the stamp sets, and they all just sit in here, and I can choose a nice big gem to go in the middle of the flower. And there we are. So what do you think? I'd really love to hear your feedback on my little Easter treat here, and also the ones for every day, and just because for my customers. Thank you so much for watching today. Please do hit the like button if you've enjoyed my video, and also subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please also click the bell which you'll see next to it, so you'll be notified of my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!